Cardi B is not playing games with Tasha K this time. She's out to collect every single coin she's owed. Tasha might be panicking, but that's not stopping Cardi from moving forward with her plan to get her money. Things are getting tense and it doesn't look like either side is backing down. And while that's heating up, actor Jessie Williams and his ex-wife are in another public mess, arguing online and exposing each other. So grab your tea because both situations are about to get real messy. Let's start with the long, never-ending drama between Cardi B and Tasha K. To understand what's going on now, we need to go back to how it all began. It all started around 2018 when Tasha K began spreading wild rumors about Cardi B on her YouTube channel. She accused Cardi of doing drugs while she was pregnant, claimed she had herpes, and even said that Cardi's daughter, Culture, would be born with special needs. None of this was true. It was all made up, pure lies for views. Cardi didn't even start the fight. Tasha just started posting video after video filled with nonsense about her. At first, Cardi tried to ignore it, but after months of hearing her name dragged through the mud, she finally said enough is enough. Cardi hit Tasha with a defamation lawsuit, saying the lies had hurt her reputation and mental health. Instead of apologizing, Tasha filed her own lawsuit against Cardi, claiming Cardi sent gang members to threaten her. The court found zero evidence of that, and Tasha's case was thrown out. Then came the big moment, the trial. When Tasha K took the stand, she admitted she had knowingly made up lies about Cardi B. Yes, she confessed under oath that the things she said were false. That sealed her fate. Cardi B won the case and was awarded around $4 million in damages. But you'd think after losing a multi-million-dollar lawsuit, Tasha would stay quiet, right? Nope. She went online to make a dramatic statement, saying she planned to appeal the ruling and accusing Cardi and others of trying to destroy her and her family. Tasha claimed she was being bullied and that she would fight no matter how long it takes. It was a whole performance. Then she took it even further during an interview. When asked how she planned to pay Cardi the $4 million she owed, Tasha laughed and said, "I ain't got it." She basically admitted she didn't have the money and wasn't planning to pay. Cardi saw that interview and was furious. She tweeted, "Think it's a game? Trust me, I'ma come for everything. Be better have my money." After that, things went quiet for a while, but not for long. A few days ago, Cardi and Tasha were back at it again, this time on Twitter. It all started when Cardi commented about celebrities suing people who lie about them. She said she didn't care what people thought, because when she stood up for herself, everyone called her weak and sensitive. But she was just defending herself and her family from lies. Tasha, clearly feeling targeted, jumped into the comments and said, "So what? Say my name." Cardi replied, "Nobody said your name." But that didn't stop Tasha from throwing more shade. She bragged online about how she spent over $1 million fighting, and said she was living fine, her kids were in private school, and she was unbothered. Cardi clapped back, saying, "Don't worry, Friday's gonna be real bad for her." Instead of backing down, Tasha kept talking. She tweeted that if Cardi wanted her money so badly, she could take it in Ugandan shillings or Guinean francs. She even posted a video claiming she was sending a check to fight, whatever that meant. But now Cardi is done talking. She's taking legal action again to collect what she's owed. According to court documents, Cardi has officially filed in Georgia to start seizing Tasha K's property. She's asking the bank to garnish Tasha's wages and take control of any assets she owns, including money in her accounts, safe deposit boxes, or property. Basically, Cardi wants the court to freeze everything until she gets her $4 million. Now that things are serious, Tasha isn't laughing anymore. She's begging the court to stop Cardi from garnishing her accounts until her appeal hearing is finished. Cardi, however, isn't having it. She's asking Tasha to put up a $3.8 million bond if she wants to pause the process. That means unless Tasha can prove she has the money ready to pay, Cardi can keep moving forward with collecting. At this point, it's pretty clear that Tasha K is in a tough spot. Nobody seems to be on her side, and even her followers are calling her out. One fan wrote, "Before Cardi even won, all she wanted was for Tasha to delete the false videos. This should be a lesson for everyone to just stop lying about people." Another commented, "Maybe don't keep running your mouth if you haven't paid off what you owe." And honestly, they're right. Tasha's arrogance got her into this mess. Instead of apologizing or trying to make peace, She doubled down, lied under oath, and made jokes about not paying the money. Now she's facing the consequences, and Cardi is making sure she learns the hard way. But that's not the only drama trending right now. Over in Hollywood, actor Jessie Williams and his ex-wife Erin Drakely are back in the headlines again. The two have been locked in a long, bitter fight ever since their divorce in 2017. Even though the divorce was finalized in 2020, they still can't seem to find peace. Their main battle is over custody of their two children. Things between them have been rocky for years, full of arguments, court filings, and public shade online. Every few months, something new comes up, and it looks like they're once again exposing each other on social media. What was once a private family issue has turned into another messy public fight for everyone to watch. So while Cardi B is fighting for her money, Jessie Williams is fighting for his kids. Both stories show how fame doesn't protect you from drama. If anything, it just puts your problems on a bigger stage for the world to see. Now, before anyone picks sides, let's just break down what's really going on between Jessie Williams and his ex-wife Erin Drakely. This story has a lot of layers, and once you hear it all, you'll understand why she's fighting him at every step. Before Jessie became a big name in Hollywood, he wasn't living that superstar life. He actually worked as a substitute teacher and money was tight. During that time, Erin was the one holding things together. She managed the bills, took care of their home, and made sure everything stayed afloat financially. When Jessie decided to chase his dream of acting, Erin supported him completely. She paid most of the expenses while he went to auditions and worked hard to get noticed. Eventually, Jessie's career took off. He landed roles, gained recognition, and started earning real money, especially when he joined Grey's Anatomy. But as fame grew, so did the problems. Reports claim he started cheating and getting involved with other women. Not long after, in 2017, he filed for divorce and walked away from the marriage. After the split, the first major battle between them was over child support. Jessie was initially ordered to pay $50,000 a month for their two kids. Later, that amount was reduced to $40,000, and then down again to about $6,000 after he left Grey's Anatomy. Rumors started flying that he left the show because he didn't want to keep paying such high child support. While nobody knows for sure if that's true, it definitely got people talking. When Jessie decided to move to New York to perform on Broadway, his income dropped even more. Erin wasn't happy about that decision, especially because it meant less financial support for the children. She took him back to court, arguing that it wasn't fair for her kids to suffer financially just because he wanted to make a career change. But their drama didn't stop there. The next fight was over custody. Jessie claimed that Erin was making it difficult for him to see or even talk to their kids. He said she often ignored his calls and video chats, making it hard for him to stay connected. He asked the court to make sure he could spend more time with them whenever he was in New York. Erin fired back, saying it wasn't healthy for their kids, a 7-year-old and an 8-year-old, to constantly fly across the country for just a few days at a time. She said those red-eye flights left them exhausted and disoriented, making it hard for them to focus at school afterward. She also denied keeping the kids from him, claiming she just wanted to protect their routines and emotional health. Now, while Erin does have a point, some people believe she's still holding on to resentment from the divorce and may be using the kids to get back at Jessie. Others think Jessie needs to be more flexible and realistic about their situation, since he's the one who moved away. At the end of the day, both parents seem hurt and stubborn, and their bitterness is making things worse. One fan summed it up perfectly online, saying, "Jessie's ex-wife is still bitter, and she's gonna stay that way until the very end." Whatever the truth is, these two need to put their pride aside and start focusing on what really matters, their children. Because while they're caught up in fighting each other, the kids are the ones caught in the middle. They deserve peace, not tension, and it's time their parents give them just that.